Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Javon and welcome to Javon's channel. Today's video is going to be about my experience trying out for two NFL cheerleading teams, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. I will also be telling you how I prepared for both of these auditions, so let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to go over some prerequisites for you guys in order to try out or be an NFL cheerleader. I have all of my notes and stuff on my phone so I can go over it. So the first thing is they want you to be 18 years or older, and if you go on their website, they will have a date that you have to be 18 by in order to try out, or you'll have to wait until the next year. They want you to be a high school graduate or have a GED. Some NFL teams require that you be a full-time college student or have a part-time job, and you have to complete an online application. And again, if you go on their website, you will see where it says fill out this application and waiver. They do have an application fee. It differs from different NFL teams. That is what I heard. And again, this is so that when you come to the actual open call, they have you on file and they have everything ready. So the first time I tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles was March 21st of 2015, and this was my first NFL open call audition. And basically an open call is where you go to the designated area that the team has assigned. Now this could be a facility that they own, a facility that they rented. It could be their stadium where the football games are held. You never know. Again, it's always good to look on their website because it has location, addresses, and everything. And you do a part of the dance that their choreographer has taught for you, whether if they taught it at the pre-workshop or if they taught it there right before the audition. And we will talk more about pre-workshops and why I feel like it's better to participate in those pre-workshops. So when I got to the Eagles Stadium, I was super nervous. Like, brain was going 100 miles per minute. I was like, do I really want to do this? I really want to do this. I was like, am I good enough to try out? Am I not good enough? Like, what are they looking for? Who are they looking for? Like, what type of, is my hair okay? Like, all types of stuff. I was a mess for my first audition. And I'm already like a shy girl as it is. Like, I keep quiet. If I don't know you, I won't open up until like we get to know each other. But I was super nervous to dance in front of the judges, but I had to get over that fear because if I made the team, I was going to be dancing in front of thousands of people in a big stadium with big jumbotrons, so I had to get over that. Based on your sign in, like at what time you sign in and how they arranged you after your application goes through, you get a number, and that number ranges from 1 to like the upper 350s. Please don't quote me on this. I have seen like 350, but I don't know. There's so many girls that try out. I think there's like over 500 girls that try out. So they have a lot of numbers. So I've always had like earlier numbers like between 1 and 21, like, or 1 and 30. So it all depends on what time you get there and what number they gave you. So after walking into the area that they wanted us to go to, I found my friends who were also trying out, which is a good thing, especially if it's your first audition, to have some friends who can calm you down and you guys can sit there and laugh and do your hair, do your makeup. I also encourage you guys to bring a huge duffel bag. And when I mean huge, I mean a huge duffel bag to put extra sneakers, extra shorts, extra stockings, a sweatshirt, some pants, your makeup bag, your curlers, whatever you're going to do with your hair, whether you're going to straighten it, curl it. They don't have a specific thing for your hair. We will talk about that more in appearance, but I strongly advise whoever's going to try out, big duffel bag and put everything that you need to do touch-ups right before the audition. Saves your life. So we did pre-stretches, laughed, talked, and talked about what we were going to expect throughout the day. And so before the audition, everyone is put into lines in this huge room, and you do some stretches with the team and the choreographer, and then you go over the dance. She's going to go over it. It's a little refresher for you if you were at the pre-workshop, but she's also going to teach it to the girls who were not at the pre-workshop. Then you maybe get about 30 to 45 minutes. Again, it felt to me like it was an hour, but it could be 30 to 45 minutes because that day was just so fast. Like, it was like, we're here, we're there. Like, we got this at this time, we got this at this time. We need this group, we need this group, we need girls for their headshots, we need this, we need that. Like, it was so fast. So it might have been 30 to 45 minutes, but to me it felt like an hour to practice the dance before your group is called and you're taken up to where the judges were. That was for the Eagles. Now, I've heard a lot of different like audition processes for different teams. The Eagles had it where you were in a closed like little area away from all the contestants. Different teams do different things, so please don't go off of that, oh, you're going to be secluded from these groups and they can't see you, because it might not be that way. Again, we're going to talk about the pre-workshop, but all these questions are pretty good. Like, write any question that you have down if you're going to try out, and then go and ask how the setup's going to be. So here we are. Remember when I said I think that the pre-workshops that the cheerleading team offer are the best? The reason why I stand by this is because they block off 2 days, I think it's like 2 to 3 days, a week to 2 weeks before the audition is even going to happen. And this is where you get to meet the team. You don't get to meet all of them. There's maybe like 3 to 5 girls from the team who come and help run the actual pre-workshop. You get to meet the choreographer, and you also get to meet the director of the cheerleading team, which is amazing because you get to see what her expectations are for the team. You get to ask her any other questions that you have. And again, you get to talk about appearance, you get to ask any questions, you get to see, you know, we went on a tour of the stadium, so we got to saw where they would practice, we saw the locker room, we saw the field, and it was really cool to see that stuff like behind the scenes and how they get ready and, you know, where they practice and how they walk out onto the field. So it was really cool. So I advise, if you're going to try out for any NFL team, please do the pre-workshop to get yourself prepared mentally and physically, because they are going to teach you the dance that you will be performing. This also helped me to really go home and practice, get in the mindset, practice the dance, correct any mistakes that I saw myself doing, and also practice my smile. So with the correcting the mistakes, what I would do is I would take my laptop and I would either go in the kitchen, because we had a big kitchen at the time. I would go in my room and I would just film myself doing the 8-count dance. And then I would go back, I would look, and I'd be like, ooh, my arm is a little flat right here, or my move wasn't that sharp, or I didn't do it how the choreographer did. And that really helped me to get in the mindset of, okay, like, you got to do it for the judges, like, full on out. And again, it helped me practice my smile. So the first time when I went with my group, again, I was super nervous. Like, this was the first time I tried out for any NFL team. 18, fresh, like, just like super excited and super nervous, which in reality got to my head, and I ended up psyching myself out and not making it to the second round of open call, which made me sad, but made me work extra harder so that I could come back that next year and be able to really show what I have and really show my dedication, and that I really want this for myself. I really wanted to be on this team. So after that, I went back and I, had a pep talk with myself. I'm like, don't let this get you down. Like, you're gonna be okay. You're going to do it next year. We're gonna practice. We're gonna get fully prepared for this for next year, so that you can show these judges that this is what you want. This is what you fully want. So I tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles again on March 5th of 2016. And this was after I lost my mom in 2015. So I was doing it because I really wanted this for myself, but I was also doing it because I wanted her to know that I was never going to give up on my dream. I've had this dream since I was 8 years old. I went to my first Eagles game at 8, and it became a tradition. My mom took me, and then my dad started taking me. So it became like a daddy-daughter thing, And I used to tell him and my mom, I'm like, that's going to be me one day. Like, that is going to be me. I love cheerleading. I love dancing. Like, I want this to be me. So in 7th grade, I tried out for my cheerleading team and I made it. In 8th grade, I also made it and I made junior varsity captain. In 9th grade, again, I made junior varsity, and 10th and 11th. But in 11th, I quit and went on what I would call a retirement. And by my 12th grade year, I was switching from cheerleading to dancing in order to get ready for the audition, because I knew by that time I wanted to do dancing and get ready for this audition. This time I prepared again, went to both workshops and danced at home and with friends who were trying out as well again. And we went to different places like the YMCA and different gyms and stuff at Temple University. I had a friend who was going to Temple University at the time, so she knew like what gyms we could use, what hours we can use the gym, and you know, different access codes and stuff like that. So this time when I went with my group in front of the judges, I felt more confident in myself than the first time, and it showed because I made it to the second round of open call. Excuse me. Which I was proud of myself, and then we learned another 8 count to that first 8 count that we learned at pre-workshop or right there at the audition. And this is when I psyched myself out again. I messed up in front of the judges and ended up not making it to semifinals. I was heartbroken, but it still didn't stop me from making my dream come true. So we fast forward to April 1st of 2017 after moving to Alabama and, you know, finally settling in. I decided to try out for the Falcons, and that was when their audition date was. It was April 1st of 2017. So I follow them on Instagram, and that is the most important thing. Whatever team you want to go for, follow them on Instagram, because that's where you get all important information. When the pre-workshops are going to be, when the audition is going to be, how to go online and do the application, tips from the actual cheerleaders of auditions and stuff like that. So it's really important to follow them on Instagram. And then I drove 3 hours from where I live in Alabama to Atlanta, and I stayed over those 2 days for the workshop and the 1 day for the audition. And this is where I would say the Eagles audition that I've tried out twice for and the Falcons, this is where they differ. Because with the Eagles, you and your group are taken to another area away from all the contestants, and you were able to be closed off, and it was just your group and the judges and a couple of the Eagles cheerleaders who were helping judge and who were helping with music. Whereas the Falcons had rented a huge room in the convention center in Atlanta, and you were dancing in front of contestants and also in front of the judges. So there was no barrier to separate, you know, contestants from the group. Everybody could see you dancing. And that spiked my anxiety so high. Like, I was so nervous, because I'm like, what are the judges thinking of me? And then also, what are the people thinking of me? Because it's not just the judges anymore, it's the people. And it really taught me, like, after the audition was over, it taught me that this is how it's going to be, especially when you make the team. Like, you're going to be dancing in front of thousands of people, so it's better to do it in front of an audition than to, you know, actually make the team and then have your nerves kick in and you freeze on the field. Like, that's what I got out of it. But doing that in front of everybody plus the judges psyched me out, and I didn't make it past the first round. But both of these experiences might not have been what I hoped for, but every girl who tries out hopes to make it to the finals. You hope to get those pom-poms, because the pom-poms, they're just super beautiful. The uniforms are super beautiful. They're bedazzled. They're just, you know, you just want that. You want that for yourself. You want that. Your family wants it for you. Your friends, your loved one. Like, everybody wants it for you. And you just want to dance in front of thousands of people, and you want to make your dream come true. But in my experience, I could have prepared a little bit more, and that is what my mom, my sister, my dad, that is what everybody told me. Like, I could have prepared just a teeny bit more, and, you know, I would have made it. But for both of these experiences, it was wonderful. It was a wonderful learning experience. I had so much fun. I would do it again 1,000 times over. I plan on moving back to Philadelphia in May of 2022 or June of 2022 after I graduate, and that is when I prepare. That's when I plan to actually prepare and really like get mentally and physically prepared to try out again for the Philadelphia Eagles. So we're going to talk about appearance. And I got this from the Atlanta Falcons website. So you can go on any NFL cheerleader website that you want to try out for, and they will have their appearance for preliminary rounds, which is open call, the semifinals, and the finals. So for preliminary, which is your open call, is a 2-piece leotard, and they said a sports bra top and dance shorts are fine as well. Again, you will be able to go on their Instagram and find what you should wear. I wore a like bedazzled bra and some black shorts and the skin tone matte tights that they required. So if you make it to semifinals, you're again going to wear that 2-piece leotard, a cute bedazzled top, which sports bra and dance shorts are fine as well, and the skin tone matte tights with it. And for finals, there is a business interview portion. So the interview is business/professional attire. So how you would go to like a corporate job, business suit, some cute heels, all that. And then the final performance, the team issued attire that will be provided for tops, and the finalists will be responsible for providing their own black bottoms. Sorry, my niece is in the background. I'm so sorry. So now makeup. They say that makeup should be glamorous but not too heavy. So makeup should kind of be like how I am. I'm no beauty guru at any stage in life. So please, like, if you can do makeup. Again, I suggest bringing a huge duffel bag. And when I mean huge, I mean like the biggest duffel bag that you have. Put your extra shoes, your extra tights, workout pants, a sweatshirt, hair curlers, flexi rods, false lashes, extra glue, nails. Don't have them this long. Like, you can have acrylics. I had like short acrylics, like about shorter than this, and I did like a French manicure, something simple, something cute, but you know, still in that business attire area. Now depending on the team, they're going to tell you if they want you to come in a red lip, gloss, whatever thing. So I have a couple of red lips. This is the NYX Professional Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen, and this is what it's like. Sorry that the camera won't focus on it, but it is like a purplish reddish color, like that. And then I have a, not like a bold red, but like more of a subtle red. This is again the NYX Soft Cream in the shade Madrid, and I'll swatch it for you. As you can see, this is what it looks like on my skin. It's not super like bold. It's not like in your face, but it's like enough to suffice for the team. And then I kind of have like this nude-ish, pinkish color. And this is in the shade Budapest, or however I'm saying it. And it's kind of like, again, like this. This is Copenhagen versus the Budapest. It's kind of like a softish, pinkish, purplish kind of color. And if they want you to go with a gloss, here's kind of like a lip tint. I got this from Bath & Body Works. Love it. It is in the tint Magenta Mint. So I love it. Again, guys, if you are going to do this, I a whole 100% think you guys should do it. Guys included. I love that we are now including guys in the NFL team. It's something that I wanted to see for a long time as a dancer and cheerleader myself. But I want everyone to take this video and please use every tip that I've given you. Please also go on the website and just get a little bit of information more. Go on their Instagram and just look at different videos and stuff like that. It was a wonderful learning experience. I love both teams. Thank you, Philadelphia Eagles and Atlanta Falcons, for allowing me to do this. I would love to do it again. And also, the Philadelphia Eagles have been my favorite team since I was a little girl. Again, I grew up right outside of Philadelphia, so I would go to their games almost all the time. So I am happy that I got to do this experience. I'm happy that I get to share it with you guys. And I want to try out again once I move back to Philadelphia and be mentally and physically prepared. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more videos like this one or any other video on my channel. Please follow me on all social medias. They will be in the description box below, and they will be right here, and they will also be in the intro card. I still have this lip gloss lipstick on. I will take it off, but thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.